Hi, this is Game Nerd, and I'm here with another Game Nerd Angry Rant. I'm going to be doing a lot of these. I'm going to do it as a test to see if these Game Nerd Angry Rants and movie Angry Rants get a lot of views. Because I want to test everything to see if it gets a lot of views. Today, I'm going to be doing an angry rant about RoboCop. Now, I actually watch a lot of movies and I play a lot of games and I'm really good with computers but I'll save that for a technical blog. Okay, but now we're here to talk about movie RoboCop, and as I said, I watch a lot of movies and I play a lot of games. So, when I make these videos, there's no bullshit. So, I know my stuff because I do my research, I do my stuff. So there's no bullshit intended at all. Let's get that straight, okay? Now, RoboCop, the movie, the remake, or the reboot as it's called. Sorry, Amazing Spider-Man beat you to that, and it sucked just as much as RoboCop did. Now, the reason why RoboCop sucked so bad was because it wasn't like the original RoboCop at all. Nobody got the story at all. I lost interest in the story. I mean, yeah, okay, there was a couple cool action sequences, but whatever. It wasn't anything to write home about, really. Um, um, I'm not gonna run home and tell my grandma, "Oh, I just watched RoboCop on Blu-ray and I'm so fucking happy because it's the best movie." I'm not gonna run home and tell all my friends, "Hey, have you seen RoboCop? The worst reboot ever?" The first reason why I didn't enjoy RoboCop was because, one, I mean, nobody even knows the actor who they got to play RoboCop. He's not very well known. I don't even know his name. That's how much I care about RoboCop, the reboot. Um, 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 and the second reason is because it's a reboot, and the original RoboCop, oh, the original RoboCop was cool, but I mean, do they have to? I mean, Hollywood, do they have to really keep rebooting all this? Um, why can't we just go back to, the first one instead of rebooting all this shit? Rebooting Spider-Man ruined Spider-Man franchise. Friggin' reboot Godzilla. Friggin' reboot uh, Star Wars. Like, I mean, Star Wars in 3D. Come on, but I'll save that for another blog because that's going to be a big rant. I mean, like, okay, honestly, and you can leave a comment telling me this as well. Like, okay, I'm so done with Hollywood rebooting shit. I mean, I was all stoked for Spider-Man 4 and Tobey Maguire, blah blah blah. Oh, but no, Sony, they didn't think it was being done right, and creative differences, and blah 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 blah. And so they had to go and reboot the damn series and ruin it for all the hardcore Spider-Man fans. I mean, yeah, it was, cool to see the lizard on screen, but as to all the other shit was just, don't really care. You know, um, I mean, I mean, Hollywood. I mean, just goes on and on and on. And I for one, am sick and tired of Hollywood rebooting, all these great franchises and, ruining them. Disney ruined Prince of Persia, and they're gonna ruin Star Wars. I know that because there's no way, you know, the, exception with the prequels. There's no way that Disney is gonna be able to top what George Lucas did in 1987. No way, and I don't care what kind of backlash I get on these rants. So any rants I make, you can leave whatever comment you want. I really don't care. It's, and like I said, leave a comment below in the comment section. I for one am sick and tired of seeing Hollywood reboot great franchises. Why can't they just go forward, for God's sake? For God's sake. I don't know a good franchise these days that has gone forward. It's all reboot this, reboot that, remake this, remake that. Nothing is new. Originality and newness have gone out the window. Every movie trailer I've looked at this year and last year, and this year and last year alone, it's remake, reboot, remake, reboot. I for one am done with. I love Hollywood is making a few continuations. The new 300 is a sequel. Of course, continuation. But all the rest of the stuff is just reboot and remake. Rehash all the old stuff, reboot all the old stuff, make it new again. It's just. Goodbye originality for Hollywood. Really, that's what it comes down to. You can leave a comment and say, whatever you feel, but I have a feeling that, people are going to leave comments saying saying the point that I'm trying to make, because it is a valid point that, Hollywood is rebooting this, remaking that. It's all reboot and remake, and I really think Hollywood needs to understand they don't need to add Batman in Spider-Man. They don't need to add other franchises into other franchises, for crying out loud. Where did the magic of Hollywood go? Where did the magic of Hollywood go? I'll tell you where it went. They just want to make money. So what they do is they just recycle, rehash, recycle. And all it is a bunch of reboots and remakes and reboot and remake and reboot, and everything old becomes new again, and everything goes full circle. That's how Hollywood works now. You know what I mean? That is how Hollywood works now. There's nothing new, hardly anything new. So everything old and rehash, and everything all becomes new again. You know what I mean? So here's my message to Hollywood. If any Hollywood directors watch this on YouTube, you guys need to stop. And I'm pointing directly at Sony and Disney here. You guys need to stop messing with hardcore franchises that have been around since the dawn of time, and go back to basics about, basic story, basic everything. No more of this reboot, remake crap. You know what I mean? You guys, you need to go back to, the regular basic stuff, basic story, basic everything. You guys need to go back to basics, and you need to do it ASAP, because I understand. Oh, and I understand you're trying to get the new generation into, all the stuff we grew up with, but make something, save that for make one for the kids, and then make one for the hardcore fans, Sony, and, and then Disney, make one for the kids, and then make one for the hardcore fans. Do the same exact thing. And, Disney and Sony and all these other people that make remake, reboot. I mean, you guys need to go. Personally, in my opinion, you guys need to go back to the basics of basic story, basic everything. You guys need to go back to the basics, and you guys can leave a comment as long as you want for people who are interested in this matter, and comment, like, and rate this video. And please, if you feel the same way I do, please feel free to leave a comment in however you feel. And I really that's just my opinion. That concludes my rants for the day. I hope these get a lot of views, and I have a feeling they will. So I'll see you soon.